What's up YouTube, Gail? Check this gadget. Got an unboxing of the FujuFilm Finepix XP70 camera. So the reason I bought this camera in the first place, I bought it because I need another point and shoot. If you follow my videos, you should know that I had my Canon G15. I dropped it on a cruise. It was slightly kind of bootleg but still working. Now all of a sudden it's just not working at all. Like the lens never did retract, but it will still let me record and take pictures. Now it doesn't even let me do that anymore. So I have another cruise I'm going on upcoming in May, and I need another camera point and shoot because the only other camera I have is my Canon 7D, and I usually don't take, I haven't took that out of town since like 2010, only because it's just so heavy. And so that's why I had invested in a great point and shoot like the Canon G15. However, I didn't want to invest in the G16 model because I feel like the G17 model is probably right around the way. They got some other models, but I wasn't ready to invest in that camera just yet. I had some other junk I wanted to get, so I needed something very, very affordable that can get something done. And I came across this. The reason I went ahead and decided to get this one was, for one, it was pretty cheap. I think I paid like $143-ish. I got it from Best Buy. I had them price match Amazon. This comes in 3 different colors: orange, yellow, and blue. The colors vary on the prices if you go on Amazon. So I paid like $143, $148, something around there. After I had them price matched with Amazon. And the reason I decided to go ahead and get this one and figure it to be good for the cruise is because if you look here on the camera, it is waterproof and shockproof. So consider I'm going on a cruise where I will be doing water activities, things like that. I figured it'd be good to go ahead and invest in this camera. Now I did already have a waterproof camera. I had the Samsung W300. It was alright, but I believe this is going to be way better than that. It definitely is going to be way better than that. So you kind of knocked out 2 things. I just needed a quick point and shoot camera, and then it's waterproof and shockproof. Considering I'm going on a cruise, it's going to be perfect. So let's get right into the unboxing. That's the front of the box. Here's the side of the box. Wide angle. Only 5x optical zoom, which I said in my next point and shoot I wanted something long, like at least 20, but under the circumstances I had to settle for the 5. It's 10 meters waterproof and 1.5 meters shockproof, so that's pretty decent for what I want. And then on the back here, you know, some non-important junk. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Here you go. Let's get it in focus there. So I think this is the manual, some junk. I really never open the papers and read them. This might be a quick manual here. So telling you how to get into the battery. I do recommend reading this page because it was a little confusing. I figured it out at the store when I was playing with it, but that could be slightly confusing. We have here the charger. Go ahead and see what type we got. What type of end. Awesome. So if you can see there, micro SD charger, which is perfect because this is a common charger for all the phones, except for Apple phones. So this is a very common charger, so that works perfectly. Now I would recommend when you charge your camera to use the original cable, preferably. Little wrist strap there. What do we have here? A little adapter. Okay. Here is the camera charger port thingy. The block. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Pretty small, great. And here's the little battery. And boy, is it little. So there's that. This is 740 milliamps. Okay. Now, seeing how small this battery is and the capacity, I am slightly concerned, but I'm not really sure. I guess I'm thinking more like phone batteries when I look at 740 milliamps. So this might be good for a camera. I'm not really sure how the camera batteries work, but we're going to test it out. I'm definitely going to be testing this out. I usually like to have backup batteries when I go out of town. I don't know if I'm going to get one for this camera. If they're cheap enough, I'll go ahead and get one. But if not, considering it does have the USB, I already have plenty of backup portable batteries, and I'm hoping I'll test this theory out and let you guys know on my website. But I'm hoping I can just plug this into one of my battery packs and be able to charge my camera. I tried that with a Samsung camera that had the same type of setup and it worked, so I'm hoping it does it with this one too. I don't see why it would not. So opening, here is the camera. I probably would prefer yellow, but in order to get the price match through Best Buy, it had to be the exact, and get that price, the cheapest price, it had to be the exact color. So I had to get the orange. The Best Buy I did get it from, it was on clearance. I think they had it for like $2 something, but I don't know if it's still on clearance or what the deal with that is, because I just saw it at another Best Buy. So whatever. So let's look at the front. This is the front. It has Wi-Fi, which I did not realize when I bought this camera. That's great. I must have totally forgot about that feature. So that's good for me. So wide optical zoom, 5x optical flash on the front here. Look at the top of the camera. Trying to get my focus on. We got the on off button, quick record button, shutter button. Look to the side here, your right side. You get this is the little latch. So you have to press the button and turn. This will then open this, and that's where you can charge. Okay, yeah, so this is not going to work, what I was planning on doing. I mean, it'll work, but it's just the fact that I have to have this flap opening in order to charge it, which is understandable because it's a waterproof camera. So that kind of throws a little wrench in my plan, so I probably will be buying some backup batteries. Anyway, so SD card, charger, what is that, mini HDMI, and that's where you charge. Now when you close it, you can just close it back without having to press the button, which is nice. Got a little loop here for the lanyard. You can't really get like one of those other type of hooks in there, so just big enough for that. You got your zoom in, zoom out, playback, trash, typical buttons. This looks like it's definitely has a Wi-Fi button and I'm not sure what that does, display button there. I believe this is only about 2.7, I want to say. They had it on the you know, the little display thingy as far as information about the camera, but it does not say on the box. I'm looking again, but it does not say on the box. I think it's like 2.7. I mean, I prefer 3 inches, but because of the circumstances, you know, we can try to settle with this. And then on the bottom, just your tripod holder. That is it. So that has been an unboxing of the FujuFilm Finepix XP70. Check back on my website, check this gadget.info. I plan to take some test shots before I go on a cruise. Take some test shots just out, post them up there so you can get a idea how the quality is. Maybe shoot a test video so I can know how the quality is and how the video is, and see if this will be good enough to go on my cruise. I mean, it probably will, just for the fact it's waterproof and whatnot, so I'll probably take it just for that reasoning. But I'm also looking for a camera to take pictures of like stuff I sell and possibly do some YouTube videos with. Like I said, right now I'm using my 7D, but if I can find something smaller, that works too. So just depending, I will probably get some test footage uploaded, test out the video quality. It does do full 1080p video. I believe it does. And I believe it does 1080 at 60 frames too, if I'm not mistaken. That was something else. Check back for another video where I actually go into the settings and everything. So check back later. Check this gadget. Till next time.